Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back with the beats that make Advent booty go smack in XCOM, the Long War II. And I'm saying, yeah, Advent so blowed up, forgot to show up. Yeah, Advent know what's up, ain't never gonna back up. Yeah, next thing I know, they's all on fire, screaming, yeah. Yeah. Had a good mission last episode. Pretty good. Yep. Got some much-needed supplies, some much-needed smackdown laid on Advent's big old booty, and more importantly, we got some much-needed region strength reduction as well. We also got some personnel back in the lineup, which is good. We got a big mission coming up, Advent HQ Assault. Doubly fantastic, although we haven't got everybody we need. Couple people still on the Lack Factory. They're a lack of talent, that's for damn sure, over at the Lack Factory, but we need a couple of the people on this mission back before we go hit our HQ. Also, we want Robert Webb to get an opportunity to finish this training, because I don't want to go in to the final liberation mission until I've got a team that's ready to rile up to the curb outside the club and crush it with rims so deep that they can't see their feet. Don't ask me what the hell that's supposed to mean, because I have literally no idea. What the hell is the point? I mean, okay, first off, rims so deep you can't see your feet either implies that the rims are so large that they stick out so far that they literally obscure your feet, or that the rims are so overwhelmingly ostentatious that the only thing anybody is paying attention to when you roll up to the club outside is the rims on your vehicle. And I gotta ask, Usher, what's the point of wearing like $1,000 Gucci shoes if nobody's paying attention to them because they're all bedazzled by the rims on your vehicle? What good are the shoes, man? You gotta let them appreciate the kicks, otherwise, why bother having the kicks? I don't get it. It's self-defeating is what it is. So we got a new target. Let's take a look and see what's on the menu. Operation Sky Mother. Sabotage the Advent Monument. Get Advent's attention. We get 35 intel. We have 18 hours to do that. Yeah, call me crazy. I'm just going to go ahead and let that one go. No real interest in that. And Robert the Deacon Webb is now covert. This is straight up a thing of beauty. It's absolutely beautiful. He's covert, baby. What's your new ability? Just out of curiosity. Shadow Strike. Low profile. Man, Robert Webb is fixing to turn into a pretty damn amazing trooper. If we could have him Shadow Strike a rocket, which I'm assuming would work, although his rockets can't critical, so the bonus critical chance doesn't matter, and bonus aim hardly makes a difference either. Now that I think about it, Shadow Strike is maybe not a fantastic ability for Robert Webb, but low profile is really good. Are we going to do that right now? No, because we need old Robert here to be doing some mission action for us. Laugh Factory, like, how much more infiltration time do you guys have? Because I really want to get this mission started. We're sitting here wasting good time. We do need to get somebody else training in the AWC. We're not going to take any of our A-listers because in all likelihood they're going to be real busy. So let's head down here to the like lower end of the list and see who's looking like maybe they want to go have a little fun. Somebody we can spare. Who's my best gunner? Is it Miss Frizzle is actually our best gunner now. Well, okay, so Paula Poundstone, what do you got? Flesh. I'm very interested in Flesh, actually, on a gunner. It's surprisingly useful. It would give them an opportunity to be able to do damage, but also reposition. It's real tempting. Okay, Bob Newhart, what can you do? Shadow Strike, face, If Bob Newhart was ever going to carry a pistol, I would probably have him train face-off, because that's really good. But you know what's fantastic for Bob Newhart? Freaking Ghost Walk. Yeah, so we're going to roll with that then. We could have Bob Newhart and a Shinobi be the ultimate dynamic duo. They're the greatest hacking team of all time. Between the two of them, they can get it together. I really don't think we're going to come up with a better ability there. I'm cool with letting that one go. It's a solid pick, I feel. Laugh Factory, are you guys done yet? 161% infiltrated. We've already got them down to vulnerable. Do we want to go any deeper on this? Do we want to go the extra 1 day, 11 hour? This is a hacked computer mission, and we could potentially, with 1 day, 11 hours, we could lower our the evac with flare is actually already at 2 turns. Never mind. We're just gonna do. This mission is go then. It's time for Operation Sky Shadow. We want this one done. Hack the resistance computer, find a lead. I'm curious what finding leads in regions that we have already found leads in accomplishes for us. Does this help us liberate other regions? Is that why when we went to our new region, we immediately got an option to destroy the device? Does finding leads here help us liberate nearby regions? We don't have to start a chain in every region. Does the... that's very interesting. It's not a mechanic I had anticipated being possible, but if finding leads here actually opens up liberation chain potential for us in other regions, that's gonna let us really sort of snowball out of control really fast. Like, we could just go bam, liberation, bam, liberation, bam, liberation, and suddenly Africa is free of the taint of Advent. They'll never be free of Advent's taint, because they're teabagging motherfuckers. But, you know, it was the only thing I could think of to make a joke out of a taint reference. It's the best I could do. Who's on this mission? Looks like Patton Oswalt and Joe Brand are going in to hack a thing. So our goal is going to be have Patton Oswalt sort of secure the area. Secure not just the area, but like an evac position, and then he's going to summon the flare. How close do we got to get? All right. I don't really like our potential patrol paths. We've got 8 turns, and I think sneaking in the back might be a little bit of a better idea here. So let's have Patton head up this way. How come Patton Oswalt is taking firsties, Pete? Well, you know, as sort of is our overall paradigm. Patton Oswalt can't blow Joe Brand's cover, but the reverse ain't true. So we're going to make Patton do all the stupid and dangerous stuff. You know what, Joe? Go all the way down this alley, actually. I want to see if we can sneak around the back of this building. Oh, good. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, this is all of the bad. Patton Oswalt is actually already busted? No, all but. Well, this is terrifically awful. So Joe Brand is going to immediately ghost walk.
They won't see a thing.
Yeah, they sure won't, and they damn well better not, because otherwise we're completely and totally and always 100% magnificently fucked.
Heading out.
We're gonna have to hope Patton Oswalt gets really lucky, and it's looking like Patton may be a write-off. If Joe Brand can get in and get out, Patton Oswalt is definitely gonna get spotted. That drone it's got him, and the only other thing we could potentially do would be to shut it down. Just be on Overwatch, Oswalt. The first move we took got us stepped on by Advent. That doesn't really seem all that fair. So now the drone moves 1 tile to the south, spots us, and we're completely porked. Yeah, that's exactly the way it's going to go. Or did it move far enough away to give us a get? Holy shit, did we just get unbelievably lucky. Okay, well, Patton, like, you really need to get the fuck out of town now. You just got luckier than any human being ever has a right to get. That was ridiculously good fortune. So, Joe Brand, we need to know what's in the street before I want to send anybody out here to do anything stupid. Any civilians over here you're going to potentially step on? Because right now, that's sort of the one thing that I feel could really pork us hardcore. Doesn't look like it.
Moving to designated position.
So, we have Joe Brand slip in, camp the objective, and just wait for Patton Oswalt to come up and drop the flare. This street is clear, by the way. So we can send Patton to here. Actually, you know what? Since we know there are 2 squads this way, this might be the safer tile, unless something is coming down this... you know what? No. Just go here. We should have a big enough gap. 6 turns to lock down. Oh, I can't believe we got that lucky. That was nothing but straight up good fortune either. I'm not even gonna like pretend that I planned that or that was anything other than just fucking blind ass luck. Because it really, really was nothing more than blind ass luck. Also, we cannot hack the thing from that tile. That's real disappointing. Okay, Joe, you just chill for a minute.
Moving to Overwatch.
Patton, I need you further away. And we may go ahead and have Patton Oswalt call for an evac here. Can you... Not without... If we reveal him now, does anybody spot him? The answer is no. You know what? Yeah, I think this is good. I think we just put the evac right outside here. We're going to have to hold out for this turn and then one subsequent turn. I don't even think we should have Patton Oswalt move. I'm going to because I'm an idiot, but you know what? Now that he's revealed, we might as well have him jump in this building. Crashing through a window at this point doesn't matter at all. Yeah, we should have had him not move. Definitely should have had him not move. Yeah, that was a double move. Also a double move. Well, Patton didn't get hit. That's the only thing. Where did this guy come from? So we have one 4-man pod creeping on us. Okay, well, Joe Brand is still concealed. The problem is, it doesn't matter what we do with Joe Brand. There's no way we can save her concealment. What we need to do is get to full cover, but also full cover where we can still make it to evac. Oswalt, is there... Can you get up here? No, that's actually not good either. What we should do is just fall. We should fall back even more. We can hack a thing. Well, Patton could hack the workstation. We could save Joe Brand to move, but she's still going to be revealed either way. I think our better bet is to have Patton Oswalt go ahead and hack. You know what, Patton? Just come over here into the street, actually. I've got a different plan for you in your life. You go there. Joe Brand, you hack the thing. This will cost Joe an action. It's also going to reveal her, which is doubly bad. We're just going to try and have Joe Brand get into cover, and then what we're going to do, small intel cache or a watch list. You know, we're pretty good on intel, and a watch list would be extraordinarily useful if we could get it. We can't get it, but we still got the mission objective done. Joe Brand has one move left. And we could run her to this corner cover, which is exactly what we're going to do. Evac arrives next turn, so we only got to hold out for one turn here. And then Patton Oswalt, I think we're just going to have you drop smoke on us, bro. This is it. Smoke us up. Now all we got to do is just walk like 2.5 feet when the plane arrives. We'll be fine. Sky Ranger, that guy double moved. Okay, this guy's going to take shots. Nope, also double move. We got a lot of double movement here. We're getting real lucky. This sectoid could bonus with mind control. That's the only... Come on, Patton, don't freak. He lost his shit. Well, he hunkered down, which I suppose is potentially useful. He's in a bad spot. The flare has arrived. There's nothing we can do to alleviate... I'm sorry, Patton Oswalt. I wrote you off earlier in the episode because you deserved it. You know what? Can we get a flesh out of Joe Brand here? I mean, there's a non-zero chance Joe Brand could kill this engineer. You know what? Yeah, you're still in the evac zone, right? Do it. Joe Brand! Oh, she does all of the heavy lifting. Granted, it was the least useful thing she could have found out of that. She got a kill and is still ready to boogie, as she said. Patton's hunkered down in full cover in a smoke grenade. He's as safe as it's humanly possible for us to make it. Okay, can I resurrect an Advent zombie? I still don't regret killing that man. The zombie will not get a turn, I think, on the round that it's animated, or at least it shouldn't. Patton's going to get flank shot. Well, he's hunkered down and in smoke. Took a 1-point hit. He can't panic anymore. I mean, that's already covered. This guy's going to double move. Yeah, Patton Oswalt, you really, really should just, like, leave now. Absolutely. And on the way out, hey, what's up, guys? Patton Oswalt here to remind you, go fuck yourself. You cannot kill me. Just thought you might like to know. Also, I want to see what our hack potential here is. If we could get something useful on the way out. Hypnography does what again? I think that lets us mind control an enemy. There's also just a large supply cache over here, which we could reduce. No, we're going to go for this. Come on, Patton. Come on. He failed. A group of reinforcements is coming down. I find myself completely unconcerned by that, especially given the fact that Patton Oswalt is about to give these boys the finger and leave the vicinity. All surviving XCOM operatives? What are you talking about? Nobody died. We even killed a guy. That was flawless. What did Firebird sounded so heartbroken despite the fact that we pulled that one off swimmingly. What the hell more do you want out of me, Firebird? What do I have to do to please you? We sent in 2 guys. They went in with the dopest hack of all time. Patton Oswalt is the luckiest man who has ever lived. And we got out with the goods. Operation Sky Shadow was a huge success. We found a lead, too, towards not sure exactly what, but we did find a lead. Man, these guys, you know what? They rolled up to the curb, crushed that son of a bitch with rims that are so deep they couldn't see their feet, which is good because Patton Oswalt's very plain brown shoes, I gotta say, are not doing him any favors. Are those orthopedic shoes, Patton? Why are you wearing orthopedic shoes? We got fallen archers, foot problems. You know, you seem like the kind of guy who would have foot problems. You really do. Be like, you know, I got flat feet, fallen arches. Spend 12 and a half weeks out of every year consulting with the podiatrist, just crippling foot problems.
Our troops are making it look easy out there, Commander.
You know, wouldn't really say they made that one look easy so much as stupefyingly lucky and fortuitous. But I guess better lucky than good, right? Joe Brand's going to be covert now. And Patton Oswalt getting a bump. I'm tempted to take combat protocol with Patton Oswalt. We're gonna at some point want a combat specialist over a healing specialist. There's something to be said for cool under pressure as well, but who's gonna be? We already have Bob Newhart, who is like our, well, no, because Bob Newhart is definitely an infiltrator. Bob Newhart has the potential to pick up, he has Ghost Walk. Like, for instance, when Patton Oswalt got completely pinned down and totally porked, Bob Newhart there is our infiltrator shinobi because he could have got his way out of it. So if we're going to make... did I just call him a shinobi? You know what I meant. He's our specialist. Bob Newhart, I think, is going to be our sneaking specialist. It feels like maybe Patton Oswalt should be our combat specialist. And calling a specialist a combat specialist, again, I understand is like sort of a contradiction in terms since they're kind of shitty fighters. Patton is take combat protocol, Patton Oswalt. Go out there and fight the good fight, brother. PCS focus, which is going to be able to get us 14 willpower, and by that I mean is going to likely get sold on the black market for like 12 supplies. And somebody right now is like, Pete, do you really think 2 supplies is more than 14 willpower for any trooper? You could have put that on Patton Oswalt and maybe not had him get panicked on that last minute. Yeah, I mean, sure, but ultimately our goal would be to overwrite that particular PCS upgrade with something else, and in that case, I do, yes, sincerely think that 2 supplies is more useful than something that's ultimately only going to be overwritten. You know, Bradford, you're always comparing yourself to the autopilot. Do you, you got some real, self-esteem issues, Bradford. Why are you so insecure? It's a machine, John. Of course it flies the plane better than you do. That's literally what it was built for. You, conversely, were built for drinking gin by the gallon, and hey, when it comes to gin drinking, who's better? You or the autopilot? Probably still the autopilot. 2 days for Avenger power, though. I mean, we have to do that. Free power is one of the biggest upgrades you could get. So that we got from an intel package. How long have we got on this? Do we have 2 days? We have 1 day and 3 hours until we have to go try and destroy this lead. All right, well, let's run that mission up to nigh on completion. Oh, communication from the Resistance. What's this? All right, Operation Tomb Dragon. We have a day. This is going to be our next mission, then. We can finally get rid of the friggin' stupid-ass faceless that have been plaguing us for a goddamn eternity. And I tell you, I am unbelievably stoked by the potential to do that mission. I'm super enthused. I'm ending on a high note. I can finally get rid of those thieving sons of bitches. 95% of my supplies will no longer be being stolen every month. It's going to be like a meager 50%. And we got to think of this in relative terms. We're only getting 5% of our supplies. If suddenly we're getting 50% of our supplies, we'll have increased our supplies by an order of magnitude. It doesn't sound like when you're like, oh, well, technically, Pete, isn't that only a 45%? No, it's not a 45% increase. Since we're only getting 5%, jumped up to 50, that's a 10, it's a 100% increase. It's actually more than that. It's an increase by an order of magnitude is what it is. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That'll be next episode, though. I'm going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to poke fun at my poor impromptu math skills on a regular basis, might consider subscribing as well, because I'm bad at it. Right now, though, feeling pretty good about this campaign. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.